Hello everyone, I am Probably Superman and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dawn of War Soulstorm. Now first off, an apology is pretty much in order because I haven't posted any videos or any bulletins or whatever in the past few days. The original bulletin that I posted, we said I'm going to be doing something, so I'm not going to be able to post anything on Friday. Yeah, well, I was pretty busy, didn't get much sleep that night, so I was really too tired to do anything on Saturday. Sunday, yeah, I probably should have done something on Sunday, but I didn't, so I'm getting up now on Monday. That's right, it's Monday, yes. I know what day it is. So I'm getting one up on Monday, but also, quite importantly, I'm going to have to shuffle around my schedule a bit, because before this time, I was trying to upload about one video a day. That, for now, I just can't do that. From now on, it is impossible for me to upload one video a day. So, I'm going to do the best I can within reason, which is probably 2 videos a week, which is quite a jump, but there's not much I can do. I mean, I'm pretty busy from here on in, so I should probably get a video up on Wednesdays or Thursdays during the week. Actually, probably more likely to be Thursday. Yeah, somewhere Thursday, I mean maybe even Monday, I don't know. Probably Thursday during the week. Maybe Wednesday, whatever, but at one point during like the working week, like Monday to Friday, and then I'll get another video up over the weekend. And so basically you'll get a Dawn of War Soulstorm and an Empire Total War. And if I can, I might upload some more, but basically I will try and stick to a minimum of 2 videos a week, unless I let you know otherwise if I'm going on holiday or whatever. So, with that over and done with, let us press on and get back to the Dark Eldar campaign itself. So, where we left off was we had just conquered the Armenian Heath, which is where our army is, as you can see by this little marker. Now my long-term strategy is going to be this. I'm a little worried that if I just go by this normally and take everything, you know, one planet at a time, it's going to end up that there's going to be one really powerful team to face me by the time I've taken, say, 2 planets. And I don't want that. So I'm going to try and limit the movement of the races by trying to take as many of these ancient gate regions as I can, basically meaning that the other teams can't move between planets. So that should hopefully mean that at the very worst, I'll be facing off against a team that owns an entire planet. It's not so bad. I can probably handle that. Whereas if I came up against a team that owned the entirety of Kaurova 1 and 2, I'd probably be in a bit of trouble. So, the way we're going to do this is I'm going to move my army back to Lacunae next turn, because obviously this turn we've already done our thing, we invaded there. But before I do that, I am going to reinforce Armenian Heath, because if I'm going to be holding all these patches of territory on several different planets, I'm going to make sure that I can hold them and not lose them. Before we do that, I'm just going to check if I've recruited my Honor Guard unit, and no, I haven't. So I'm going to recruit this warrior Sybarite clan. So these guys now, as long as I've got them recruited, and if they die I can recruit them again, as long as I've got them recruited, wherever I attack with my army, or even defend with my army, those guys will start the game with me. So they're really useful to have. Now back to what I was doing, which is reinforcing the Armenian Heath. We can both increase the garrison and what buildings we have. So I definitely want to start with the Hall of Blood, and this limits us a bit. I would quite like to start with a power generator as well, and I'd love a unit of Hellions, but I don't think I really need them. And if I get a tortured slave, Yeah, so I'll start with a Tortured Slave and 2 warrior squads and a Hall of Blood. So that's a solid start point. I'll have 2 units that can capture points, and I'll already have a builder. I'll already have 2 builders actually, because you start with a builder, which is good, basically. So the Parmenian Heath, you can see this little number that represents the effective strength of how much it was garrisoned. So I don't know if you were watching before, I think it was 1 because it had no garrison at all. Now it's 3, and you can see the strongholds all have 11 or 12 or 10 because they're strongholds. So you can make these places very, very, very hard to take by reinforcing them a lot. But we are going to end our turn now, and the end turn sequences are really short, I think. Yeah, you'll see, you can see if any nation race tries to attack anywhere. No one attacked, which is quite odd, because normally you'll see, say the Necrons attack there, you'll see a little marker over there, and you'll hear a little Necron soundbite, and then if they win you'll hear one soundbite, and you'll see them get that province, and if they lose you'll hear another. And they'll run away, but no, that's not happening. So, for our turn, you kind of get 1 move or attack a turn. So for our turn we're going to move to our moon, because our moon has an ancient gate, and we have a little bit more requisition. So we are going to get maybe a slave chamber. It's a bit tough here. No, not. I think we are going to get a squad of Hellions and a squad of warriors. So we now start off with 3 warrior squads and a Hellion squad, which is pretty tough. So you see that's now jumped up to 4, our kind of strength value. So quick turns these, hopefully you'll see an AI attack. There you see, they're attacking Space Marines, those Tau, and that's their special weapon, the Space Cannon. And you can hear they run away. Necrons are attacking the Space Marines there, but they lose. But you see, it went down from 4 to 3, so they actually took out some of the reinforcement units that started off there. So it's now a slightly weaker province. Okay, we can attack all these different places now. But where? Where to attack? Okay, well we're certainly not going to attack the Chaos, because we just fought them, so that'd be a bit boring. We could attack the Necrons. We could attack the Imperial Guard. We could attack the Space Marines. We could attack the Tau. I'm not going to attack the Tau because they've got their commander and his little army there. I think I will attack the Space Marines, which should be quite fun. Yeah. Okay. We should definitely be able to at least start this battle. I don't know how far we will go. Right then, on with the show. Let's go and attack the moon of Iridine. Here we go. We have our Honor Guard unit. The enemy commander is a skilled combatant. The enemy force likely consists of basic infantry, and the enemy has a single base. So we'll be up against a lot of Space Marines, and we're thinking about the best way to deal with them. Probably in close combat, I think, much in the same way as we dealt with the Chaos. Because if they play like the Chaos and blob Space Marines with bolters, then a lot of Hellions, a lot of Witches, a Talos or 2, that'll help us out a lot. But the key thing for me to remember, and what I'm quite bad at remembering so far, is spending all my resources. So hopefully I can do that efficiently and well. So let's get on with it and attack Iridine. You can see, because it's an ancient gate map, our objective is not to annihilate the enemy. You can see just above the place where it says Iridine, just above the loading bar, it says capture and hold over half the critical locations in this map to win. So it's take and hold map, and one of these critical locations has an ancient gate over it. Ow, 1 second. Sorry about that. Let's go.
We thirst for battle! Hoist the flag!
Aye.
When do we fight?
Alright, so I'm gonna go for a really quick start here. As usual. Just straining to get... Oh, that's quite interesting. All these critical locations are very close together. Let's get a slave chamber. Yeah, you can go there as well. What would you build? Well, you can go down there.
Death is my meat.
So I'm going to move up, and you can see that's one of the critical locations, and you can see the big fat ancient gate.
Feed off their fear. Lead us to the fray.
We almost have our Hall of Blood. So I'm going to get Warrior Squad and move them over there. And you have done capturing. It's important not to forget about capturing points, because it is easy to forget about capturing points in a